you so much. We are returning from executive session at 7:10. Do I have a motion on the floor?
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? And a second. All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Okay. And I will entertain any kind of motion or action pertaining to item 2B.
2B or 1A?
No, this is 2B.
No, you mean, well, from executive session 2B, we can take action.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So do I have any motion for item 1A?
I make a motion.
I'll second.
What is the motion?
I make a motion regarding a resolution to repeal and replace resolution passed September 8th of 2011, changing the general election from May to November, which is contrary to the City of Floresville Charter, Section 5, Chapter 5.01, Municipal Elections.
Okay, I have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
I second.
Seconded. Any citizens' comments? And before I take a full vote, I believe the attorney has advised us to read the new resolution.
Yes, ma'am. Resolution number 2019-014, a resolution of the City of Floresville, Texas, to repeal and replace a resolution which passed on or about September 8th of 2011, changing the City of Floresville's general election from May to November, which said resolution is contrary to the City of Floresville's Home Rule Charter, Section 5, Chapter 5.01, which indicates that the general city election shall be held annually each spring, and this resolution shall further serve to cancel any future elections contrary to the City of Floresville Home Rule Charter and to establish an effective date. Whereas a home rule is the right of citizens at the grassroots level to manage their own affairs with minimum interface from the state, and whereas the City of Floresville became incorporated and elected to adopt a home rule charter, which would define the structure, power, duties, and authority of the local government, and whereas Article 9, Section 5 of the Texas Constitution allows municipalities to change and or amend their home rule charter, and whereas in order to amend the City of Floresville home rule charter, the City Council for the city shall submit the proposed charter amendment to the voters for their approval, and whereas pursuant to Texas Local Government Code Section 9005, which states that a proposed amendment to the municipality's charter is adopted if it is approved by a majority of the qualified voters of the municipalities, and whereas an amendment does not take effect until the governing body of the municipality enters an order in the records of the municipality declaring that the amendment is adopted. Whereas the previous City Council passed a resolution dated September 8, 2011, in an attempt to change or amend the City of Floresville's Home Rule Charter, Section 5, Chapter 501, which states, the general city election shall be held annually each spring election date as designated by the Texas Election Code between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., at which time the officers will be elected to fill those offices which become vacant that year. And whereas the resolution passed on September 8, 2011 did not comply with the requirements as set out in Chapter 9 of the Texas Local Government Code, Chapter 9, and is contrary to the City of Floresville's Home Rule Charter. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Floresville, Texas, that Section 1, the resolution passed on September 8, 2011, changing and or amending the date of the general election for its officers, did not comply with the requirements of Texas Local Code, Chapter 9. Section 2, that the resolution previously approved on September 8, 2011 is contrary to the Home Rule Charter for the City of Floresville, Texas, Section 5, Chapter 5.01, which states, the general city election shall be held annually each spring election date as designated by the Texas Election Code between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., at which time the officers will be elected to fill those offices which become vacant that year. Section 3, that the City Council for the City of Floresville herein repeals the resolution dated September 8, 2011 and replaces it with this resolution. Section 4, the City Council intends to follow the City of Floresville Home Rule Charter and therefore cancels any future elections which are held contrary to its Home Rule Charter. Section 5, the next election pursuant to Section 5, Chapter 5.01 shall be held in the spring 2020 and every spring thereafter with the date designated by the Texas Election Code. Section 6. This resolution shall take effect immediately from and after the date of passage and is so resolved. Pass to...
Oh, I think you can. Thank you very much. Okay, I have a motion and a second on the floor. All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Thank you. Moving on to item 1B, consideration action to cancel the November 5th, 2019 City of Floresville municipal election.
So moved, Madam Mayor.
I have a motion on the floor by Mr. Ortiz. Do I have a second?
I second.
Seconded by Mrs. Martinez. Any citizens' comments? If not, all those in favor, please raise your right hand. Thank you, 5-0. Now moving on to item 2A, executive session in accordance with the Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, pursuant to Government Code Section 551.074. I'll entertain a motion to go back into executive session.
I make a motion, we go into executive session on this 2A.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I second.
Seconded by Mr. Jimenez. All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Okay, thank you so much. 7:16.